Erin Dusdal, I'm the coordinator of Imagine Campbell River Growing Better Together, which is a community-wide resiliency project in Campbell River. And to date, what we've done is invited people that have been a part of the project in some way, whether they've taken a workshop or been on an advisory committee, to come join us for what we called the Resiliency Round-up. And so the purpose of this was to gather people together and really get an idea, a sense of what they've done with the information that they've gotten through the project, or how they've been motivated, or how they've enacted change, and really to come up with an idea of what a resilient community would look like for them, which is the tree behind us. So what we've done is we came up with a tree symbol. We used a tree because it's kind of been a running theme. Our resiliency workshop called Seeds of Resilience. Our logo has a tree in it, and it's that whole image of growth and starting. So at the bottom is our roots, and what this was meant to be, all of it is representation of our personal resilience, where we find our resilience. So how we get it, if you are from your culture or from your faith, or from maybe you're just really good at being optimistic, or whatever it might be, this is where your resilience came from. So that's really at the base, at the roots of where your resilience is. And then the trunk is meant to be your support system. So for a lot of people that means family, but for some people that might mean a close friend group, just a group, a neighborhood, a community that you really feel belonging in, what that looks like. So how do you know you belong? How do you know you feel connected? How do you ask for help? Where do you go to ask for help? So these are some examples of that. Then we have the branches, and they're kind of hard to see amongst all the fruit, but the branches are community resilience. So what does a resilient community look like? Are there accessible programs for people? Are there, again, do people know where to go when they need help? Is it accessible? Is there easy transit? Are there financial limits? So that's what the branches are. They're communities branching out from our family, rooting from our own resilience. And then at the end we have the fruit and the leaves of our perfect resilient community. And what these are the fruits of everything. In an ideal community, what does that look like? What does resilience look like? Accessible counselors, after school programs, happy, healthy youth and young people seem to be a really big theme, but that's really the fruit, the ideal goal of the work that we've been doing, are the fruits. And what the sticky notes are, kind of thrown in out of round, they don't fit in because they're what we need to achieve the fruits. Because the fruits, again, are the ideal goals, and with ideal goals often it means that we haven't got them yet. So the sticky notes are what we might need, whether maybe it's money, maybe it's manpower, maybe it's some policy change, or help from council. So that's what the sticky notes are, and together we've created this tree with a bit of a plan on how we get our final goals.